6B Seed and Supply is your local Legend Seeds dealer for biologicals and seed tailored to your acres, your goals, and your future. Call 6B Seed and Supplies at 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local at Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments. Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena, counting down the clock here before we get set for high school basketball. And again, it'll be the Sanborn Central Woonsocket Blackhawks and the Woolsey Wessington Warbirds. First meeting of the season between the two teams. I believe they'll play again the first Saturday of February. Blackhawks with the number 1 seed, they're 7-1, and Woolsey Wessington the number 5 seed, they're 5-4. I believe Woolsey Wessington girls were the only lower seeded team to pick up a win in the first round of the tournaments Thursday and Friday, girls and boys. We'll take another time out of 2 minutes back here to the arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experience Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington, equal opportunity provider, 458-2281. For your crop insurance needs.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Verns Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Verns Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Verns Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome welcome back to the Huron Arena. And looks like we're getting set for the national anthem here. So we'll come back here in 2 minutes with the starting lineups. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Treat yourself right and head to Dairy Queen of Huron. The August blizzard of the month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or stop in and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Starting lineups for the first girls semifinal game. Top seed Sanborn Central Woonsocket and 5 seed Wolsey Wessington. Wolsey Wessington will start Taylor Eichstadt, 5'6" junior. Maria Nelson, 5'11" junior. Shea Utek, a 5'6" junior. Peyton Peterson, a 5'7" junior, and Kendall Utek, a 5'8" senior. Warbirds at 5-4. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Liz Boucher, 6'1" senior. Callie Hofer, a 5'7" senior. Addison Bartholow, a 5'10" junior. Cammie Edwards, a 5'9" senior. And Lainey Gertz is a 5'8" sophomore. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 7-1. Josh McGilvery, the head coach of Wolsey Wessington, and Krista Robinson, the head coach of Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game today, Matt Clark, Brad McGurr, and Greg Blue. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. In the 4 semifinals are here at the arena today. The 4 consolation games are going on as we speak as well. Up north at James Valley Christian School on the north end of town. So a lot of 281 Conference basketball in 2 spots here to take in here in Huron. Up next will be the first boys semifinal. And that will be Iroquois Lake Preston and Wessington Springs. Our third game will be our second girls semifinal, Highmore Herald and Wessington Springs. Then the final game tonight will be the boys' second semifinal, Wolsey Wessington and Sanborn Central Woonsocket. So Wolsey Wessington, Sanborn Central Woonsocket playing twice today, the first and the last of the semifinal games coming up here today here from the arena. So again, good afternoon. I'm Jeff Duffy, glad to be with you. I counted it up. This is my 37th girls 281 tournament, 38th boys 281 tournament. Basically, I've done games in every 281 tournament going back to 1989, which, if nothing else, means I'm getting pretty old. Wolsey Wessington in the road black with gold numbers and letters, gold and white trim. Sanborn Central Woonsocket in the home white with blue numbers and letters, blue and red trim. The tip is controlled by Wolsey Wessington. They're into the offense here. Looks like a straight man, 3-2. for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Kendall Utek, top of the key, drives in. A little jumper from the free throw line, no good. We're on the floor, and we'll get a jump ball. Possession will go to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. In case you're wondering why it's one more boys tournament than girls tournament, because there was not a girls tournament in the year 2001 due to the season switch when volleyball and girls basketball switched seasons winter to fall. Sanborn Central Woonsocket sets it up. Beauchet way outside. Looks like a straight man by Woolsey Wessington. Coming up top, Gertz comes left side, low post. They'll go inside to Cammie Edwards. Can't get a shot off, almost lost it, but picked up. Top of the key, Bartholow wants three, got it. Swish for Addison Bartholow, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket up 3-0. Full court pressure by the Blackhawks. Shea Utek lobs up ahead. Ball tipped away from Kendall Utek, but a foul going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks thought they had a steal and said they have the first foul of the game. I did not see who that foul was on, and they haven't put it up on the scoreboard either. Don't have all our scoreboard operating. Basically, they don't have an operator to do the points and fouls here this afternoon. The foul is on Bartholow, first of the game. Woolsey Wessington just underway. We play just over a minute. 3 in the corner. Shea Utek got the shooter's roll. It rimmed all the way around and dropped for Shea Utek. We're tied at 3. Quickly, the Blackhawks into the front court. Gertz, she's double teamed, tries to step through it. Bounce pass baseline to Edwards, brings it back up top. Beauchet resets at the top of the key. Comes off right side, Gertz. Working around left side. Beauchet wants 3 off the left elbow. It's short. And the rebound by Maria Nelson. They try to trap Utek in the front court. They do. Shea has to get rid of it. Gets it up to Eichstad. Eichstad steps through. Nelson, left side. She'll drive. Split a double team. Get fouled. Nice aggressive move. Let's go hard to the basket. And Maria Nelson will be awarded with 2 free throws. Again, just underway here at the arena. We played not quite 2 minutes, tied at 3. Each team has hit a 3-point shot in this first semifinal. And a 4-3 lead for Nelson as she makes the first free throw. She made some key free throws down the stretch in the win over Hitchcock-Tulare on Thursday. Second shot is good. 5-3 lead, Woolsey Wessington. Warburg show a little pressure this time. Didn't press after their made 3, but they do after the made free throw. Cross court pass comes up ahead to Gertz into the front court. Brings it back up top of the key. Left side Edwards. Edwards slips into the paint. Shovel pass underneath the Gertz. Can't get the shot off. Here's the drive by Hofer with the left hand. Knocked away by Peterson, but controlled by the Blackhawks. They're inside of 10 seconds, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ball deflected out of bounds by Woolsey Wessington. We get our first sub of the game. Ramsey Foberg, freshman, comes in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks have 8 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. 6-5. Got to go here. On the right side, Gertz, 2-1. Ball tipped away and stolen by Woolsey Wessington. Officially a shot clock not a shot clock violation. They didn't stop play. Woolsey Wessington on the offense. Here's the feed. Nelson has an open spot. Oh, she could have taken a step right to the basket. Instead, tried to go to the reverse layup and missed it. Here's the scoop shot, up and no good by Foberg. Rebound for Woolsey Wessington. Get the ball up ahead to Eichstad. Utek to Utek. Shea with the ball. High post. Nelson. Triple teamed and the ball ripped away by Bartholow. Steal for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Go down, back on the baseline. Nice catch, Gertz. She's underneath the basket, pinned under there. Nice feed underneath, and the scoop shot good to Gertz. But that was a nice pass by Edwards to set up her teammate. And we're tied at 5, 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Pressure, full court, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Kendall Utek throws up ahead, gets it to Peterson over Beauchet, no good. Beauchet made her change the shot. Rebound by Beauchet into the front court. Liz fires underneath, wide open Gertz for the layup. as Woolsey Wessington did not set up their zone at all, and it was a wide open baseline. Timeout Woolsey Wessington, 4:15 to go, first quarter. And what are we doing here, a 30 or a full? It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30 on Dakota Sports.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most Advanced Sunflower contracts have an act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. It's 7-5, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. A quick 30-second timeout taken by Coach McGilvery on the Woolsey Wessington bench. Warbirds will inbound it, and full court pressure by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Inbound to Nelson, to Eichstad. Throw in the middle, kick it off left side. Kendall Utek in the front court. She has a lane. Now she'll back it off. Eichstad, top of the key. Shea Utek, high post. Nelson splits a double team, missed the scoop shot. And the rebound underneath for Beauchet. That's the shot Maria would like to have back. Into the front court, ball nearly thrown away, and the ball deflected out of bounds. Who's going to have possession? The officials coming together. Woolsey Wessington got a trap in the corner there on the Blackhawks. They're going to go jump ball. So possession arrow will give the ball to Woolsey Wessington. In other words, either one official had one way, the other had the other way, or neither one of them saw it, and they went. So either way, they're going to go to the possession arrow, and Woolsey Wessington gets the ball, essentially a Blackhawk turnover. Rhea Topol in for the first time, the ninth grader. She'll dribble down the floor. Had a nice drive, but missed the shot. Rebound, Bartholow. Beauchet on the right wing. Bartholow, top of the key. Folberg on the right wing. Folberg comes back cross court to Gertz. Gertz backs it out. Still straight man by Woolsey Wessington. Three in the corner. No good for Callie Hofer. Rebound by Nelson. Here's the push up the floor by Shea Utek. Gives to Kendall. In the corner, Topol drives baseline. Puts up the 15-footer. Rhea Topol, the ninth grader, off the bench with a bucket for Woolsey Wessington. We're tied at 7. 3:13 to go, first quarter. First of four semifinals here in the 281 tournaments. Inside, Bartholow tries to kick out. Ball tipped, but picked up by Gertz, who goes right to the layup for two. Nobody really came to pick her up. Lainey Gertz was 6 of the 9 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Dangerous pass. Woolsey Wessington will get it across the timeline. Kendall Utek drives into the paint and lost the ball. Is slapped away, picked up by Bartholow. Hofer into the front court, weaves through traffic, bounce pass, nice catch by Bartholow. On the baseline, it's Gertz. Gertz brings it back up to the top of the key, almost carried it. Beauchet in the right wing, low post, they go to Bartholow, knocked away. It was Shea Utek helping out her sister and knocked the ball away. Warbird with possession. Topol, reverse it left side, open three, Shea Utek is short. And the rebound for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Bartholow spin move into the paint, and a reach going to be called on Maria Nelson. Maria picks up her first, and I believe that is the first team on Woolsey Wessington. Got some new girls getting set to come in. Back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Cammie Edwards in for the first time. Tori Hoffman, senior, for the Blackhawks. I believe Peterson came back in for Woolsey Wessington. Inbound stolen away as stepping right in front of Beauchet to get the ball on the pass in was Shea Utek. Shea dribbles down underneath. Nelson goes reverse layup. Oh boy, they say a block shot. Going to get it off to Peterson as the Warbirds maintain possession. Nelson, left wing. Work around the perimeter. Shea Utek right side. She wants to drive. Kick out. Topol for three. Archer is good. Rhea Topol with the last 5 points for Wolsey Wessington, and they lead 10-9. Minute 27 to go, first quarter. Entertaining start to this ball game. Hoffman on the left wing. Up top, Hofer, right side, Boucher. She'll drive baseline, gets by Nelson, gets the easy hoop. Liz Boucher with the bucket. Her first of the game. 11-10. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. High post, it's Nelson. Kick back out, UTEC. Now Shea UTEC. UTEC to UTEC. Peterson in the corner. We're inside of a minute to go. First quarter, Topol tries to drive. Back outside. Here's the drive by Shea UTEC. Back off to Peterson. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Wolsey Wessington. Top of the key three. Kendall UTEC is short. Rebound Boucher. Up the floor, ball stolen. Boucher tried the long pass, but Shea UTEC stepped in front of it and picked it off. About 2 seconds difference. Game clock, shot clock for Wolsey Wessington. They go inside. There's Nelson again. Shoots over Boucher. It's short. Rebound comes out with it. UTEC. Now a fresh shot clock, but a travel going to go on Topol at the top of the key. 16 and a half seconds to go. First quarter. Sanborn Central Woonsocket a chance to score here now before the end of the first quarter. Blackhawks have their starters. I believe Bartholow just came back in for them, and she'll spot open a three. It's good. Bartholow, her second three of the game. 14-10 Blackhawks for 3 seconds. Got to shoot it. Topol puts up a long three. No good. And that will end the first quarter. 14-11, Sanborn Central Woonsocket leads Wolsey Wessington. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
And we're back here starting the second quarter. As good entertaining first quarter, 14-10 lead for Sanborn Central Woonsocket over Wolsey Wessington. And Sanborn Central Woonsocket will have the ball here. Now they change it, and yes, it's actually Wolsey Wessington with the ball. So everybody has to go down to the other end of the floor. Wolsey Wessington going to the far end of the floor from me. And Shea UTEC will set it up at the top of the key. Now the officials are going to come together, and I think they're a little confused who actually does have possession here. And now the officials are going to come to the scorer's table, and they're probably looking to see if they actually are just trying to figure out who does actually have the ball here to start the second quarter. First, they're going to give it to Sanborn, then they're going to give it to Wolsey. And now we're having a discussion at the scorer's bench to see who actually does have the ball. And after all that, they have decided is indeed Sanborn Central Woonsocket ball. So a little discussion, and we will go back to, and we will finally get this going here again.
crop production needs from planting to spraying to harvesting to trucking. With over 50 years of experience, With Custom Farming is prepared to meet the individual producer's needs from the entire annual operation to individual per contract jobs. With Custom Farming is available to do the complete job or work alongside you and your existing equipment. Find us online or Trent at 605-350-2867. With Custom Farming, looking forward to growing with you.
Dakota Sports.
Oh, we lost the connection there for a second, but I believe we are back on the air here now. A layup by Liz Boucher has given a 6-point lead to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 3 for Eichstad, no good. And the rebound comes straight down and controlled by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They want to run. Now they stop. Boucher, top of the key, will set it up. Straight man here yet by Woolsey Wessington. Bounce pass, low post, trying to get the post up, kick out. Drive into the paint, jumper by Gertz, and she got hammered by Peterson. And we'll get a pair of free throws here for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Lainey Gertz with 6 points. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul on Peyton Peterson is her first. This will be the first free throw opportunities for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. The first one is no good. We'll get one more. Second shot for Lainey Gertz is good. 1 out of 2. She's got 7 points. And it's 17-10. I believe this is now an 8-0 run by Sanborn Central Woonsocket as they open up the lead. And, oh, it looked like an over and back. There's a steal anyway. Steal by Boucher. She'll take it in for the layup. Boucher now with 6. And it's a 19-10 lead for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Woolsey Wessington really needs a bucket here right now. Topol comes to Shea Utek down in the corner. Utek looking inside. Back up front. Ball thrown behind Topol. This will be over and back. Another turnover, and things are starting to unravel here for Woolsey Wessington as they have not been able to get much of anything going here in the, well, last 2 minutes of the first quarter now here to start the second quarter. 19-10, Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading, and they have the ball off another Warbird turnover. Bartholow, top of the key, pop out right side to Cammie Edwards. Low post, they'll go inside. Boucher powers her way up, no good. Offensive rebound, Foberg. They'll get another opportunity. Bartholow, top of the key, right side. Here's the drive. Little jumper baseline is no good for Cammie Edwards. And the rebound, Woolsey Wessington. Warbirds need to score the ball. It's been a little while here. Top of the key, Topol wings it left side. 3 for Shea Utek, no good. Rebound by Callie Hofer, and now Woolsey Wessington can't buy a basket. Here's the drive into the paint by Foberg. Kick out, wide open 3. Edwards, no good, a little too strong, and rebound into the game, Presley Jensen for the first time. For Woolsey Wessington, here's the drive. Topol shoots over Edwards, no good, or Bartholow, and the ball out of bounds. Last touched by Woolsey Wessington. Shooting in the first quarter at Sanborn Central Woonsocket 6 of 9. Woolsey Wessington 3 of 9. And Sanborn Central, I think it was 10-9. Woolsey Wessington, and it's been a run of 10-0 here by Sanborn Central Woonsocket ever since. Ball kicked by Woolsey Wessington. Blackhawks will inbound it on the baseline. Pass comes all the way up front to Cammie Edwards. Now popping up top is Foberg. Foberg still there at the top of the key. Left side Edwards. Edwards into the paint. Drives hard to the hoop. Finger roll for 2. Cammie Edwards with her first bucket. The run continues for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Now 21-10. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half, and Woolsey Wessington's been stuck on 10 for about 5 minutes of basketball time. And we have a timeout, Wolsey-Wessington. 4:27 to go, first half, 21-10. Sanborn Central Woonsocket will take a timeout here of 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
We're back here at the arena as Josh McGilvery has burned both his 30-second timeouts for the Warbirds in the first half, and they just need to score the ball as they've been outscored 12-0 going back to the first quarter. Sanborn Central Woonsocket still in their zone, playing catch on the perimeter. Shea Utek comes right side to Eichstad. Now Shea at the top of the key. Eichstad again looking down low. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 3 for Shea Utek. No good. Folberg steps in with the rebound. Up into the front court comes Gertz. She'll bring it up top of the key. Wide open 3. No good. Eichstad with the rebound. Was a good look for Gertz. Her first miss from the field this afternoon. Shea Utek wings it right side to Kendall Utek. Cross court, left side, low post. Nelson at the block, shoots the scoop. Went around Beauchet. Maria Nelson, her first field goal of the game. First points for Wolsey-Wessington in about, 6 minutes or so of basketball time. It's 21-12. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks with the ball. Long 3, Beauchet is short. Rebound tipped out. Who's going to grab it? Maria Nelson does for Wolsey-Wessington. So a chance to the Warbirds. Maybe they can settle down, hit another shot, and get a little closer here. Shea Utek gives to Kendall in the corner. Shea again, top of the key, 2-3 zone. 3 in the corner. Kendall Utek is good. There's the 3 ball. That's what Wolsey-Wessington needed because Sanborn's just been packing it in with their zone. They're back within 6. There's a long 2 is good for Cammie Edwards just inside the arc. 23-15, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 2:40 to go, first half. High post, Jensen, the 8th grader. Triple team, kick back out, go back door to Eichstad, and she'll flip it back. Almost went over and back, but saved by Kendall Utek. Kendall cross court, right side. Eichstad will drive. Kick out, 15-footer, left elbow is good for Kendall Utek. She's has the last 5 points for Wolsey-Wessington. They're back within 23-17. A block shot underneath as Folberg was trying to go to the hoop and had a block by Eichstad. Scramble for the rebound, last touch by the Blackhawks. It'll be Wolsey-Wessington ball, and all of a sudden, Wolsey-Wessington has gotten things straightened out here a bit. They have a chance to cut the lead down 6. 2:10 to go here in the first half. Now they try the half-court trap. Shea Utek lobs in the middle, threw it away. Off the hands of Eichstad, picked up by Bartholow. Top of the key, here's the drive, Hofer. Edwards, left wing. Edwards right back up top, Hofer. Now Bartholow with the ball. Resets the offense at the top of the key. Ball stripped, stolen by Shea Utek. She's going down, uncontested layup, 4-2. Shea Utek has 5, and the lead is down to 4, 23-19. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks want a timeout. We'll take a timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dakota Sports.
Full timeout taken by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Sanborn Central Woonsocket had a 12-0 run. Woolsey Wessington has answered it now with a 10-2 run. Or 9-2 run is 23-19 Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks ball goes into the backcourt. That will be an over and back. Could have almost been a foul on Jensen too, but an over and back as the pass was behind Edwards. She could not catch up to it. And now it's Woolsey Wessington with the momentum as they're back within 4 with 1:26 to go in the first half. Topol is back in for Woolsey Wessington. Shea Utek comes to Topol on the right wing. Back up top, Kendall Utek. Topol, baseline jumper over Bartholow, just short. And the rebound for Boucher in the front court. Here's the drive baseline. Gertz has to back it out. Double team ball deflected, but a foul going to be called on Woolsey Wessington. Have not had a lot of fouls called here in the first half. Foul's going to be on Peyton Peterson. That'll be her second. I think we've only had a total of 4 fouls called here in the first half between the two teams, but 2 of them been on Peyton Peterson of Woolsey Wessington. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, lob pass up front, nearly stolen. Boucher picks it up, takes the 10-footer in traffic, no good. Rebound Woolsey Wessington. Again, they can cut the lead with 55 seconds to go, first half. Shea Utek, top of the key, dribbles right, now flips back to Topol. Topol drives into the paint, backs it out, resets. 40 seconds left in the first half, 15 on the shot clock. Topol flips in the corner. Nelson, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Topol, top of the key. Shea Utek got to go here with 3 seconds to go. Kendall Utek, long shot, no good. Rebound, and we end up with a Boucher with the board. And nearly stolen away, but Boucher into the front court. Will feed it baseline to Edwards. Low post knocked away, and there's going to be the 3rd foul, I believe, on Peyton Peterson. With 10 seconds to go in the first half, Peyton Peterson picks up her 3rd foul. She'll come off the floor as Eichstad back in for Woolsey Wessington. Lob in the middle to Boucher, jumps and shoots and count it. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. It was just a lob right in the middle of the lane to Boucher at 6'1". She grabbed it, came to her feet, went back up with the jumper about maybe 7-8 feet away, and she'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. With 9.2 left in the first half, makes the free throw. 9 points for Boucher, 7 here in the second quarter. 5 seconds to go. Shea Utek, you got to go. Shea Utek just launches a long 3, got it at the buzzer. She had no place to go. She hits about a 25-foot 3 at the top of the key at the buzzer. And at the half, it's Sanborn Central Woonsocket 26, Woolsey Wessington 22. Timeout 2 minutes, and we're back here to the Huron Arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charlet. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey-Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes 281 Travel Center, American Bank and Trust, McGilver Heating and Cooling, Mid-Dakota, Pullman Well Drilling, First Stop Insurance, Eden Designs, and Shooters. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
Halftime at the Huron Arena. It's 1 minute after 4 o'clock. KOKK in Huron, the first of 4 semifinals in the 281 Conference basketball tournaments. And a nice game shaping up here with top seed Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading 5 seed Wolsey-Wessington 26-22. Blackhawks did open an 11-point lead in the second quarter, but then we saw Wolsey-Wessington rally. They got within 4, and well, they're currently at down 4 here at the half. And let's do a Muir Family Hair Care scoreboard update as the consolation games are underway as well over at James Valley Christian. So all of the 281 tournaments here in Huron with the consolation at James Valley in the semifinals here at the arena. They're late in the first half, and Hitchcock-Tulare girls leading James Valley Christian 30-14. And that's your Muir Family Hair Care scoreboard update. They're located in downtown Huron, just across the street to the north of the post office. Muir Family Hair Care. Walk-ins always welcome. Call Lori 605-883-HAIR or call or text Kylie 605-353-1628 for Muir Family Hair Care, and that's the scoreboard update. At the half, 26-22, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 2-minute timeout. We'll check out those stats next on Dakota Sports.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkortson, agent at Volkortson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
6B Seed and Supplies in Alpena is your local Hubbard feed dealer, carrying a full line of Hubbard feed and Crystal X tubs for your livestock. Whether you need feed, minerals, salt blocks, or lick tubs, give 6B Seed and Supply of Alpena a call, 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776. The Baruth family has been farming and feeding livestock for 5 generations. They put their experience to work for you. 6B Seed and Supplies, your one-stop feed store.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local at Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments, Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Halftime score, first semifinal for the 281 basketball tournament. This is girls, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket leads Wolsey Wessington 26-22. Warbirds 8 points for Shea Utech, 5 points apiece. Kendall Utech and Rhea Topol 4 for Maria Nelson. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 9 points Liz Beauchet, 7 for Lainey Gertz, 6 for Addison Bartholow, and 4 points for Cammie Edwards. Shooting in the first half, I had Wolsey Wessington 8 of 25, 32%. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 11 of 20 for 55%. Wolsey Wessington was 2 of 2 on free throws, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket was 2 of 3. Again, didn't have a lot of fouls called in the first half, but unfortunately for Peyton Peterson of Wolsey Wessington, she had 3 of what I believe were just 5 fouls that were called in the first half. Up next will be our first boys semifinal game, Iroquois Lake Preston and Wessington Springs. Then after that, the second girls semifinal, Highmore Herald and Wessington Springs. Then wrap it up tonight with the final boys semifinal, and that will be Wolsey Wessington and Sanborn Central Woonsocket. I'll have the next game, then the kid, Grady the Kid, will come in to do the final 2 games here of our semifinal round. Remember, on Thursday, the longest day of basketball, 8 games in a row starting at 9 in the morning. We'll be on the air. The first 4 games, the consolation final, 7th and 5th place games, will be over on Tiger 95. And then we'll move at around 3 o'clock for the 3rd place and championship, and that will be here on KOKK. That is coming up on Thursday. 2-minute timeout, back with our second half tip-off on Dakota Sports.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experienced and friendly crew at Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most Advanced Sunflower contracts have an Act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena, ready to go with the second half. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 26, Wolsey Wessington 22 in our first girls semifinal of the 281 tournament. Winner of this game will play for the championship at around 6 or so Thursday night. The loser will play at around 3 o'clock for 3rd place in the tournament. Wolsey Wessington will have possession as we start the second half. Warbirds coming towards me, Blackhawks away from me here now for the third and fourth quarters. Shea Uteck gets Wolsey Wessington into the offense. And now we have a whistle and clock started, but the shot clock didn't. So now we're. Oh, okay. Nope. Actually, we didn't. Nobody shut off the halftime music going or the PA, so that's why they stopped it. Now we're going to go back to 8 minutes on the clock. I would assume we would. Yep, we got 8 minutes back, and we're just going to do a mulligan there, and we'll start the second half once again. Shea Uteck will get Wolsey Wessington into the offense. Peterson pops out up top. Nelson right side, reverse it to Shea Uteck. Low post kick back out for Nelson. Hits about the 16-footer right behind the free throw line. Maria Nelson with a half dozen. 26-24, the lead two. Back comes Hofer, and she answers with a two-pointer. Her first bucket of the game for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. So each team hits their first shot. It's 28-24. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 30 seconds in here of the second half. Shea Uteck looking to Kindle in the corner. Can't get it to her. Shea will bring it back up top of the key. Now Kindle Uteck on the left wing. Top of the key, it's Peterson thinking about that three. Beauchet giving it to her. Left side, here's Nelson. Drives hard to the hoop, gets fouled. And Maria Nelson to the line to shoot two. Foul is on who? It is on Bartholow. That is her second. First foul here of the second half. Nelson, free throw good. She's got 7 points for the Warbirds. Second shot for Maria Nelson is good. Got them both. And again, a 2-point lead, 28-26, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 1 minute gone in the second half. Drive into the paint and all the way Edwards to the hoop for two. Went right down the middle of the lane. Nobody ever got in front of her. Cammie Edwards has 6. Here comes Shea Uteck, gives back to Kindle. Free throw line, Nelson goes baseline to Peterson. Peterson back up top. Nice catch there by Shea Uteck. And had to put the ball on the floor to keep from traveling. Shea starts the drive, hands it off to Kindle Uteck. Kindle, a 10-footer in traffic, no good. Rebound, and it'll be grabbed by Edwards. That was a good look for Kindle Uteck. Bartholow wants to drive, runs over Shea Uteck. Offensive foul, and that was just a straight, I'm going to bowl you over, and that's exactly what happened. And for Addison Bartholow, that is foul number 3. And she's going to come off the floor as Ramsey Foberg comes in for the Blackhawks. Now, they don't have the players and fouls up on the scoreboard, but according to my score sheet, Addison Bartholow with 3 fouls. I know that's right, but that's the only fouls I think that have been called against Sanborn Central Woonsocket this afternoon. Hand off to Uteck. She'll drive. No, kick back to Kindle. Kindle Uteck right. Back up top of the key to Peterson. Peterson will drive down to the block. 7-6 on the shot clock. Got to go here. Long 3. Kindle Uteck, no good. Beauchet glides in for the rebound. Liz up to the front court to Gertz. Back up top the key, Foberg. Right side, Hofer. Hofer looking inside to Beauchet. Nothing there. Left side it comes to Foberg. Top of the key, Hofer. 4-point lead, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. We played just over 2 minutes here of the second half. Kick out. 3 for Hofer. No good. Rebound underneath for Edwards. Get it out to Beauchet. She'll take the 3 and nail it. 3 ball for Liz Beauchet. She's the first player in double figures as she has 12 in the lead up to 7 quickly. 33-26, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 5:18 to go, third quarter. Lob, dangerous pass, deflection comes out to Peterson. Peterson in the paint, shovels it off to Nelson, goes around Beauchet, reverse layup for 2. Dandy play by Maria Nelson, got around Beauchet to hit the reverse layup. Nelson, the first Warbird in double figures with 10. There's a whistle, and A foul going to go on Woolsey Wessington. I think one official is going to call travel. The official on the other side, though, had the foul. And the foul will go on Shea Uteck, her first. Inbounds and wide open, but missed layup Edwards. Her putback won't go, and Shea Uteck with the rebound. Oh, that was two point-blank shots for Edwards. They did not go. And then I believe she picks up the foul as well. No, officially it's Foberg with the foul, her first. 33-28, the lead at 5 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Kendall Uteck gives to Maria Nelson. Nelson in the corner, Shea Uteck. Top of the key, Eichstad fakes, ran into her own teammate. Topol back in, she has the ball. Rhea, little spin move. Goes to the high post, Nelson squaring up on Boucher, leaves it back for Eichstad. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson gets tied up and the ball stolen away by Boucher. And she's on the move the other way, chased by Topol. Count it, and a foul going to go on Topol. Rhea Topol picks up her first, and an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity now for Liz Boucher. She has 14 points as the lead extends to, well, they still have 33-28. I think it should be 35-28. Free throw is good. Yep, there it is. Now it's 36-28. The lead back up to 8 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They've been able to score in bunches here in the third quarter. Woolsey Wessington again needs a bucket to keep pace. Shea Uteck in the corner. High post, Maria Nelson. Gives back to Topol. Topol, 17-footer right wing is short. Rebound comes straight down to Hofer. Boucher into the front court on the drive. A bump. Kick back out. Top of the key. Hofer. Left side. Foberg will drive. Had the ball deflected, but going to be controlled by the Blackhawks. Boucher thought about the three. Gets it back up top. Hofer at the top of the key. Hofer to Gertz, 10 seconds on the shot clock, 3.5 on the game clock, third quarter. Boucher, a long two, it's good. She was just inside the arc, but Boucher having a big third quarter. 8 points in the third quarter, 17 for the game, and the lead is at 10, 38-28. 8-0 run here by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And again, the Blackhawks need a score. Maria Nelson hard to the hoop, and a foul going to go on Hoffman. Woolsey Wessington has made an effort here in this third quarter to get it inside to Maria Nelson, and it has paid dividends. She scored all 6 points here in the quarter for the Warbirds. She'll get 2 free throws here. First one is good. Foul again, I believe, was on Tori Hoffman, her first. They got number 3 up there. There's no number 3 on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Second free throw, Nelson in and out, no good. 38-29. Sanborn Central Woonsocket hitting 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Top of the key, Gertz will back it out. Come left side, Hoffman. Hoffman into the paint, throws it a little behind Foberg. She'll track it down. Boucher, top of the key. Bounce pass left side. Drive into the paint, little running one-hander, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Carly Edwards, and a 3 is good again. This time Gertz with the 3. She's got 10, and the lead is 12. I believe the biggest of the game here now for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Foul going to be called on Foberg, trying to get the steal with 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Woolsey Wessington got to be careful here. They've been on the edge once in this game. Were able to fight back, but can they do it again? 2:28 to go, third quarter, 41-29, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And now what are we doing here? They evidently decided that was in the act of shooting. Oh, it's 5 team fouls on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Didn't seem like it. And Shea Uteck at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one no good. She'll get one more. Missed them both. Rebound underneath for Carly Edwards. Into the front court, Fulberg. Here's the drive in the paint. Carly Edwards shoots, block, but a foul going to go on Presley Jensen, who just came into the game. Presley picks up her first foul, and this will put Carly Edwards to the line to shoot two. 41-29. Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading Wolsey Wessington. First semifinal for the girls, 281. Free throw off the mark, no good. Couple of new girls coming in the game. Jada Hone in for the first time, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And Lily Topol in for the first time for Wolsey Wessington. Second free throw is good, 1 out of 2. Carly Edwards, 42-29. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Back door, they have Topol open, tries to kick it out and threw it away. Nice steal that time by Cammie Edwards, who's had a nice afternoon. Edwards into the front court, breaking through some pressure. Comes left to Edwards, that's Carly, and the ball stripped, and a foul going to go on Shea Utek. Shea thought she had a pretty clean steal. The official says otherwise. That'll be foul number 2 on Shea Utek. Minute 56 to go in the third quarter. A few more fouls have been called here in the second half, and the flow of the game has switched a little. Inbound and thrown away by Edwards. She was trying to get it to Gertz in the corner and threw it way behind her and had a kind of a fastball she threw there too. So a turnover by the Blackhawks gives the ball back to Wolsey Wessington. Minute 50 to go, third quarter, 42-29. Sanborn Central Woonsocket has given themselves some daylight here. Nelson on the left wing. In the corner, Kendall Utek, Shea Utek, top of the key. Flip it back to Lily Topol. Now left side, Kendall Utek. Right side, 3. Nope, they're going to say a 2. A toe was on the line for Shea Utek, but she does hit it. She's got 10, 42-31, Blackhawks. Hone, low post, going to go inside. Edwards, kick out, another 3 for Beauchet. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound, Carly Edwards feeds it, and Cammie Edwards takes it in for the layup. And she'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Foul is on Lily Topol, her first. Both teams will be in the bonus here for the rest of the third quarter. Tori Hoffman in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 44-31. Blackhawks with their biggest lead of the game as the free throw drops for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Ball inside, and Jensen got the bucket, but they're going to wave it off, say she got fouled beforehand, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Minute 6 to go in the third quarter, 45-31, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And the 8th grader, Presley Jensen, will shoot 2. Fouls on Liz Beauchet, just her first. Free throw is no good for Jensen. I believe it was 30-28 fairly early in the third quarter, and then after that, Sanborn Central Woonsocket has just taken off. Second free throw good, 1 out of 2 for Jensen. 45-32 to lead 13, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Hofer on the left wing. Bounce pass up top, Edwards, that's Cammie. Edwards looking inside and threw it away. Was trying to go inside to Hoffman. Stolen by Jensen. Here comes Shea Utek. Kendall on the left wing. Shea, 3, top of the key. Got it. That time she was behind the arc. 3 ball puts the lead back at 10, 45-35. Sanborn Central Woonsocket. About 2 seconds difference. Game clock, shot clock. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, a little turnaround. Beauchet is short. Shea Utek with the rebound, and we'll end up with a jump ball possession. We'll keep it down on the Sanborn Central Woonsocket end as Gertz and Fulberg back in for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And Cammie Edwards and Hoffman come off. Had a sub in as well for Woolsey Wessington. I believe it was Nelson came back in. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound, Lily Topol comes out with the loose ball for Woolsey Wessington. Shot clock off, 10 seconds to go, third quarter. There's a screen. Shea Utek comes up top of the key. Here's the drive. Nelson leans in, back of the air, no good. Jensen at the buzzer. They will count it. Offensive rebound and a putback for Presley Jensen to end the third quarter. It's 45-37, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charlet. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Agtegra, Wolsey Wessington School, the town of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee, Dakota Environmental Engineering, and Uptown Curl. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. Woolsey Wessington gets the lead back down to 8. Biggest lead in the third quarter for Sanborn Central Woonsocket was 13. It is 45-37 coming into the fourth quarter. Shooting in the third quarter, I had Woolsey Wessington 5 of 8 and 7 of 14 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Blackhawks just getting more chances with some offensive rebounds, although Woolsey Wessington hit a putback at the buzzer to end the third quarter. Warbirds with the ball, and we stop play again. I don't think the clock got started right away. We seem to have a trouble getting the start of each period going. And so we're gonna put it back to 8 minutes and start over again. So same thing that happened at the beginning of the third quarter, and now we are ready to go. Woolsey Wessington, a chance to cut the lead a little more as they have the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Shea Utek hands it off to Eichstad. Right side, Peterson. Peterson looking inside to Nelson. Ball off the hands of Utek, but tracked down by Peterson. Kendall Utek gets it off to the top of the key. Looks in the middle, and the pass a little too high for Eichstad. Boucher with the steal, whips it down the floor. Gertz running the floor for the layup. A dozen for Laney Gertz, and the lead back at 10, 47-37. Sanborn Central Woonsocket just underway with the fourth quarter. Handoff up top, Eichstad. Again, Woolsey Wessington got to find some points. Instead, they throw it away. Errant pass picked off by Boucher. Whips it up ahead to Gertz on the baseline. Gertz trying to drive in, back out to Boucher. Liz will back it out. Spread the floor, reset the offense. 7 minutes to go in the game, 10-point lead, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. On the right wing, bringing it back up top, Laney Gertz. Now Cammie Edwards. Low post, Bartholow back in with the left-handed scoop for 2. Bartholow missed most of the third quarter after picking up her third foul. She comes in fresh, posts up, gets the bucket. She's got 8. The lead at a dozen for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. High post, Maria Nelson against Boucher. Drives in, forced it up, no good. Rebound for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Bartholow baseline scoop shot for 2. Back-to-back buckets by Addison Bartholow. She's in double figures with 10. Woolsey Wessington timeout. 6:17 to go in the game. The clock is still running. We'll take a timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 And let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
6B Seed and Supplies provides the expertise, innovation, and products to make your operation successful. Take advantage of their special financing plans now with 0% APR and cashback options as you plan for next season. Contact 6B Seed and Supplies, your local Legend Seeds dealer, for biologicals and seed tailored to your acres, your goals, and your future. Call 6B Seed and Supplies at 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Full timeout taken by Wolsey Wessington. They have 2 remaining, but a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter by Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And Wolsey Wessington bit back on their heels now. They got, well, 1, they got to score, and 2, they got to get some stops to give themselves a chance here as we're running out of daylight, is my new thing I like to say at this stage of a game. Here's the back door. They get it inside to Shea Utek. Has to kick back out to Kendall. Kendall in the corner. Free throw line. Nelson thought about the shot. Lost the ball. Picked up by Folberg. Hits Bartholow running the floor. Bartholow up. Layup good. Bartholow with a dozen. 6 points here in the fourth quarter. And the lead up to 16. Biggest of the game for Sanborn Central Woonsocket at 53-37. 5.5 to go in the game. In the corner, Peterson. Left side, Kendall Utek. Top of the key, Maria Nelson. Left side, open 3, Peyton Peterson, no good. Rebound, and Kendall Utek able to come out with it. Low post, they'll go inside to Shea Utek, fights through traffic, and gets fouled. She went up against the taller Beauchet. And free throws coming up for Shea Utek. 13 for Shea. 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Foul is on Folberg. That's her third. Free throw is good for Shea Utek. She's got 14. One more shot for the junior, Shea Utek. Got them both. 53-39. The lead is 14 for Sanborn Central Woonsocket with 5:10 remaining in the game. Gertz on the right side. Wolsey Wessington back in their zone. Folberg on the right wing. Cross court. Hofer. 3 in the corner for Bartholow is short. Offensive rebound. Nobody blocked out Folberg, and she gets an easy wide open putback. First miss from the field in the fourth quarter for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They still get the offensive rebound, and Wolsey Wessington turns it over. Gertz with the steal, lost it, but picked up by Beauchet in the front court. A 3 for Bartholow, in and out. Rebound underneath. Hofer gives to Folberg for the layup. Back-to-back buckets for Folberg, and now things are starting to pull away here for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They're up by 18 with 4:20 to go in the game. 3 for Nelson, no good. Rebound tapped out, and Kendall Utek, I think she tried to tap it to one of her teammates, but I think she was stepping on the baseline. So Sanborn Central Woonsocket leads 57-39 as we near the middle point of the fourth quarter. Blackhawks, top seed, defending champion, looking to get back to the tournament championship. There's Edwards with a travel. She got the ball on the cut and then didn't realize she had a girl in front of her, and she took kind of a drop step before she put the ball on the floor. The turnover gives the ball to Wolsey Wessington. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Left side, Maria Nelson. Kendall Utek, top of the key. Reverse it right side, Shea Utek. Shea looking for some help, flips it back. Here's Topol on the drive, goes with the scoop. No good, or excuse me, that was Eichstad with the miss. Rebound, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They go in underneath to Edwards, and she's fouled as she turned. I'm going to say not a foul, or not a shot. It is a foul on Wolsey Wessington. Fouls on Shea Utek, that's her third. Inbounds comes up top to Cammie Edwards. Goes to Carly Edwards baseline, tries to shoot, put it up short. Rebound, Woolsey Wessington. 3:20 to go in the game, and Sanborn up by 18. Ball thrown away by Shea Utek. Left her feet and had no place to go with the ball. 3:10 left, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket in control now. Ball deflected but picked up by Cammie Edwards. Foberg, top of the key. Left side Gertz are going to post up Cammie Edwards, low post. Double team, kick back right side. Carly Edwards puts up a 10-footer, no good. Rebound and a foul going to go on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. I believe that was Kendall Utek with the board. 2:52 to go in the game, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket now up 57-39. They've outscored Woolsey Wessington 12-2 here in the fourth quarter. Foul on Cammie Edwards was her first. Utek, Kendall gives to Shea. Shea gets a screen in the corner. Back to Kendall. She'll back it out, top of the key. Topol on the drive, stops. Flips back to Nelson. Maria into the paint. She's going to be fouled by Carly Edwards, her first. Be the third team on Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Hone is back into the game for the Blackhawks, replacing Foberg. With 2:26 remaining in the game, 57-39. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, a long three is good for Shea Utek. Her second three of the second half, first field goal of the fourth quarter for Woolsey Wessington. 57-42. Gertz drives right down the middle of the lane, and she has the answer for Sanborn Central Woonsocket, the lead back at 17. Woolsey Wessington in the front court, 2 minutes remaining in the contest. Topol tried to lob it into Jensen. It deflects right out to Shea Utek, but she can't get the jumper to go. Rebound by Cammie Edwards. She's in the front court. Bartholow just holds it out there. We'll see if they run some shot clock here. Carly Edwards goes in, low post. Ball deflected. Here's the scoop. Off glass for two, Cammie Edwards. She's in double figures with 11. I think that's 4 double-figure scores now for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. They're up 19 inside of a minute and a half to go in the game, and it looks like Sanborn getting set to empty the bench here late in the game. Ball behind Shea Utek, and that will be an over and back violation with a minute 18 left, and here comes the new Blackhawk players into the game as Sanborn Central Woonsocket will advance to the championship of the tournament for second consecutive year. Can't remember if they made it 3 years ago too. They might have with when Wessington Springs won it. And a foul in the backcourt going to go on Rhea Topol. That is her second, or is that her third? It's her second. No bonus here with a minute 15 to go. We'll try to pick up some of the new girls into the game for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Out on the right wing is Ellie Hofer. Top of the key, Hone. Left side, it's Cadence Fridley. She'll go to the hoop. Had her shot blocked, and we have a whistle. And a foul going to be called on Woolsey Wessington. I believe that's on Shea Utek. That'd be her fourth if it is. It is. 61 seconds remaining in the game, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket going back to the tournament championship. Shot up no good for Andy Augenbaugh underneath the basket. Here comes Woolsey Wessington. Eichstad into the paint. Tries the scoop with the left hand. No good. Had her own rebound. Then gets tied up by Addie Baruth. Possession will give the ball to Sanborn Central Woonsocket with 46 seconds to go. Lily Topol into the game as Shea Utek will come out. So Sanborn Central Woonsocket back to the championship Thursday night. 6:30 right in there is when they'll start. And Woolsey Wessington will play for third place around 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Winding it down here, ball stolen by Eichstad. She'll throw up ahead, is fouled in the backcourt by Fridley. That'll be her first. We're still not in the bonus. Shot clock is off with 29 seconds to go in the game. now some new girls getting a chance to play. The final 29 seconds for Wolsey Wessington. Warbirds put up a fight, but a run in the third and then a run in the start the fourth really did the Warbirds in. And they will play for third place on Thursday afternoon. Lily Topol gets off left side. Pass goes on the baseline to Easton Burton. Pass runs around a bit. There's an open three. Right wing is no good for Wolsey Wessington. Burton with the rebound and stepped out of bounds. The ball will belong to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Presumably the Blackhawks will just dribble it out and they'll pick up the win. Blackhawks are running their offense, but nobody's going to shoot it. And your final score, first semifinal, Sanborn Central Woonsocket advances with a 61-42 win over Wolsey Wessington. One game in the books. We have our first semifinal for the boys coming up. First up, though, we have a Gary Zell Autoglass postgame. I'll run down the stats for this win for Sanborn Central Woonsocket. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local at Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments, Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experienced and friendly crew at Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
It's time for the post-game report on 1210 KOKK. Brought to you by Gary Zell Autoglass in Huron.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Gary Zell Autoglass post-game for the girls' semifinal. Sanborn Central Woonsocket advances to the championship game Thursday night. As they look to defend their title in this tournament, they pull away late in the game and defeat Wolsey Wessington 61-42. Was a 4-point game at half. Wolsey Wessington got within two a couple of different times early in the third quarter before the Blackhawks got the lead back up to double digits and pretty much kept it there as they pushed it up to the 19-point win. 61-42 outscored Wolsey Wessington 16-5 in the fourth quarter. Here's the rundown on the scoring. Wolsey Wessington now evens their record again at 5-5, so they're obviously at the middle point of their season. 18 points for Shea Utek, 10 for Maria Nelson. Maria hit 6 points in a row to start the second half, and that's when Wolsey Wessington got within two. But then after that, that's when the Blackhawks took off. 5 points apiece, Kendall Utek and Rhea Topol, and 3 points for Presley Jensen. For Sanborn Central Woonsocket, now 8-1 on the season. 4 of their 5 starters reached double figures. Liz Boucher led the way with 17 points. She did not score in the fourth quarter. Lainey Gertz had 14, 11 for Cammie Edwards, and Addison Bartholow had 12. I wrote that down wrong. She had 12, not 10. So again, 17 Boucher, 14 Gertz, 12 for Bartholow, 11 for Cammie Edwards, 4 points for Ramsey Foberg, and 2 for Callie Hofer. Shooting in the game at Wolsey Wessington, 14 of 41 for 34%. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, 26 of 48 for 54%. Not a lot of free throws shot in the game. Wolsey Wessington was 8 of 12 from the line, and Sanborn Central Woonsocket was 5 of 7. So again, Sanborn Central Woonsocket advances to Thursday night's girls championship game. Wolsey Wessington will play for third Thursday afternoon. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 61, Wolsey Wessington 42. So 1 game in the books. We have 3 more to go. Our first boys semifinal is up next. Wessington Springs, the top seed, and they're the defending champion. In fact, the 2-time defending champion. And they will play Iroquois Lake Preston. A lot of blue in the arena now, as that's one of the primary colors for both teams. We'll talk about these 2 teams coming up and more. Right now, it's a 2-minute timeout as we wrap up our Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most advanced sunflower contracts have an act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. Stretches Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretches Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretches Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretches Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charolais. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena as we get set for Game 2. First semifinal for the boys, Wessington Springs and Iroquois Lake Preston. Again, our sponsors of our 281 tournament coverage this year. Tournament sponsors include 6B Seed and Supplies, Double D Western Store, Alpena Co-op, Bauman Agency, Wolf's Auto, and Advanced Sunflower. Sponsors of the Hitchcock Tulare Patriots, Stretches Well Service, Cheddar Feedlot. Wolsey Wessington sponsors Onward Wolsey Business Association and American Family Insurance, Miller and Huron. Area sponsors include Kent Clark Insurance, Slumberland Furniture, Burns Manufacturing, Dairy Queen, Dakota Land Feeds, Huron Regional Medical Center, Carr Chiropractic Clinic, Rocking Z Acres, Kaufman Livestock, Whiff Custom Farming, LLC, Wilbur Ellis, Dakota Provisions, Wishbone Market, American Bank and Trust, Brian Davidson, State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Attorney General Office, Gary's Auto Glass, and Mirror Family Hair Care with our scoreboard updates. And let's do a Mirror Family Hair Care scoreboard update. They offer haircuts, coloring, waxing, perms, hair treatments, sugaring, eyelash extensions, and shampoo sets. Stop in or call 883-HAIR. Walk-ins are welcome at Mirror Family Hair Care, downtown Huron, right across the street to the north from the Huron Post Office. Both games are now final for the opening of the 281 tournament. Again, the semifinal just completed. Sanborn Central Woonsocket with 4 double-figure scores. They defeat Woolsey Wessington 61-42. And Hitchcock-Tulare won a consolation game. They defeated James Valley Christian 55-24. So Hitchcock-Tulare will play for 5th place. James Valley Christian will play for 7th place in the girls 281 tournament on Thursday. And that's your Mirror Family Hair Care scoreboard update. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be back and set up our Iroquois Lake Preston Wessington Springs game. 2-minute timeout on Dakota Sports.
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Agtegra, Wolsey Wessington School, the Town of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee, Dakota Environmental Engineering, and Uptown Curl. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
Dakota Sports.
Back at the Huron Arena, now it's the first of 2 semifinals for the boys 281 tournament. Top seed and 2-time defending champion Wessington Springs will play Iroquois Lake Preston. Both teams picked up wins to open the tournament. Wessington Springs defeated Sunshine Bible on Friday. Iroquois Lake Preston pulled away and defeated Hitchcock-Tulare on Friday as they picked up the win to open up the tournament. So, you know, Wessington Springs comes in as the favorite here, and I got a starting lineup for Wessington Springs, but I want to see actually who they introduce here before I get too carried away. They've had a little bit of illness and that sort of thing with Iroquois or with Wessington Springs. So when I talked to Coach Mitchell this morning, he wasn't 100% sure who he was going to have on the floor. He does have the Mebius brothers. They're eligible. They transferred in from O'Gorman. They're eligible, and I think they will see their first play of the season for Wessington Springs here with this game today. We'll take another 2-minute timeout and give you those starting lineups and tip this thing off. Iroquois Lake Preston, Wessington Springs boys coming up after a 2-minute timeout on Dakota Sports.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Treat yourself right and head to Dairy Queen of Huron. The August blizzard of the month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or stop in and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier.
Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena, getting set for our next semifinal with Wessington Springs and Iroquois Lake Preston boys for a berth to the tournament championship game. Iroquois Lake Preston, Brock Dufek, their head coach. They come in with a record of 4-5. They'll start Lucas Pesky, a 6-foot junior, Bryson Blue, a 5'9 sophomore, Rexton Blue, a 5'11 senior, Ben Kurd, a 5'11 senior, and Carter Arbeiter, a 6-foot sophomore. And still trying to see for sure who's starting for Wessington Springs. I know Wesley Molnar will start, a 5'10 junior. Colby Flowers, a 6'5 senior. Grady Gran, a 6'4 senior. Those are three starters that I can see for Wessington Springs, and see who the other two are for sure. Again, they've had some illness and they've had some injury, and well, they have a couple of new players that have been practicing but are now eligible to play beginning today. So we'll see who they put on the floor for Joey Mitchell. We'll take another 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back here and get this game tipped off. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
You've got Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Do have the starters here now for Wessington Springs. Wesley Molnar, a 5'10 junior. Luke Larson, 6'3 senior. Colby Flowers, 6'5 senior. Grady Garan, 6'4 senior. And Hayden Boucher, a 5'10 junior. Joey Mitchell, the head coach of Wessington Springs, they're 8-2. Iroquois Lake Preston 4-5. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game back again for game 2 here is Matt Clark and Brad McGurr, and Dennis Hines joins to make the trio here as the tip is up and controlled by Wessington Springs. Molnar against a man-to-man here by Iroquois Lake Preston. Larson goes baseline to Flowers. Kick out. Grand wants 3. Off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Flowers up. No good. Tip. No good. And then he has a stripped and taken out of his hands. Here's the push by Pesky. Into the front court. Arbiter. Now Bryson Blue. Behind the back, Pesky wanted the 3, but could not get the shot off. In the corner, head fake, Rexton Blue. Gives back to Bryson Blue. Top of the key, Pesky into the paint, drives hard to the hoop for 2. Lucas Pesky gets Iroquois Lake Preston on the board first. 2-0 lead. Grand outside, comes up top to Boucher. Larson, top of the key. Lob in, low post, inside to Flowers, too strong, gets his own rebound, missed again. Third try, and he's fouled, still couldn't get it to go. Kobe Flowers, though, will get a pair of free throws. Well, wasn't any surprise what Wessington Springs was going to do. They were going inside to their 6'5" All-State player in Flowers as he hits the first free throw. Iroquois Lake Preston has no starter taller than 6 foot, so there's some mismatches defensively. Second free throw is short, and Arbiter up with the rebound for ILP. Just over a minute gone into the front court. Blue will drive back his way into the paint, double teamed, has to come back out. Pesky along 3, side of the rim, no good. Grand steps in with the rebound. Flowers on the push, up the middle of the floor, bumped. Kicks out in the corner, 3 for Boucher. No good. Rebound tapped out. Who's going to come up with it? Boucher does, but he traveled trying to get control of the ball. Turnover gives the ball back to Iroquois Lake Preston. We played a minute and a half, 2-1 lead, ILP. They are the Sharks. The only high school team in South Dakota known as the Sharks. Bounce pass, Arbiter, flips left side, Pesky. Long 3 is good. Bryson Blue nails a deep 3. It's 5-1, Iroquois Lake Preston. Molnar gets Wessington Springs into the offense. Flowers on the right wing. Grand. He takes the 3, left wing, front of the iron, no good. And Bryson Blue up high with the rebound. Pass up ahead, here's the drive. Pesky into the paint, free throw line jumper is good. Pesky a pair of buckets. ILP has hit 3 of their first 4 shots. They lead 7-1 early. 5:38 to go here in the first quarter. 3 minutes after 5 o'clock on KOKK in Huron. Just underway with our first boys semifinal 281 tournament. Grand up top, Boucher, right side Larson. Goes in low post, Flowers, trouble with the control, feeds it underneath. Boucher stepped to the basket, was wide open on the baseline. First field goal of the game for Springs. 7-3 Iroquois Lake Preston. We played not quite 3 minutes here of the first quarter. Outside, Rexton Blue, bounce pass to Pesky, tracks it down near the timeline. Pesky back up top, Bryson Blue, reverse in the corner. Arbiter wants 3, got it. Carter Arbiter with a 3. It's 10-3. Iroquois Lake Preston. ILP has hit 4 of their first 5 shots to open the game. Molnar flips to Gran on the left wing. Gran goes back door inside Flowers. He head fake, got somebody to jump, and then banked it in for an easy deuce. 3 points for Flowers. 10-5 lead ILP. In the front court, Blue gives back. Arbiter fakes the 3. Kick in the corner. Open 3 deep in the corner. Too strong for Rexton Blue. Rebound. Molnar, he's on the push. He's got some numbers. Feeds Larson, who goes in for the layup. It was a 4-on-3 break, and they get the layup to Luke Larson, 10-7. 3, Blue, right wing, in and out. And the rebound for Flowers, or Pesky, excuse me, with the 3. Down the floor, Boucher splits a double team, gets the layup. Wessington Springs has their transition game going, and they pulled within 1, 10-9. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Timeout ILP will take a 30 on Dakota Sports.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. A 6-0 run by Wessington Springs. They pulled within 10-9 on Iroquois Lake Preston. 3:45 to go, first quarter. 30-second timeout taken by Brock Dufek and ILP. Inbounds in the backcourt, Rexton Blue. Now Bryson Blue will bring the ball up. Shattered out there by Boucher. Blue goes high post. Irvin Carter in for the first time for ILP. Drive into the paint. Blue got tripped, and a foul going to go on Wessington Springs. Foul is on Hayden Boucher, his first. Lob comes outside to Bryson Blue. His jumper base or free throw line is good. 5 for Bryson Blue. It's 12-9. Iroquois Lake Preston. 3:18 to go here in the first quarter. Down low, the ball deflected away, and Iroquois Lake Preston gets the steal. Logan Mebius, a senior, in for Wessington Springs, his first appearance for the Spartans as he transferred in from O'Gorman. High post, Irvin Carter takes a 17-footer, right elbow, no good. And the rebound for Molnar. Down the floor, and again, transition going. Boucher leans in, and a blocking call going to go on Iroquois Lake Preston. Boy, Wessington Springs is getting out and running, and Iroquois Lake Preston is just a little slow to react. And 2 free throws for Hayden Boucher. He has 4 points. He'll get 2 shots here. The foul on Bryson Blue, his first. Second team on Iroquois Lake Preston. Free throw good for Hayden Boucher. He's got 5. In for Wessington Springs is Max Mebius, a sophomore. The Mebiuses are brothers, and both transferred in. Second free throw is good as Boucher hits them both. He's got 6. 12-11. Iroquois Lake Preston lead down to 1. Pesky into the front court. He'll drive, try to feed it inside to Arbeiter. It was deflected out of bounds by Molnar, I believe. ILP will inbound it on the baseline, far end of the floor. 2:41 to go, first quarter, 12-11. Iroquois Lake Preston. Sharks in the corner, they get it to Bryson Blue. Low post, Arbeiter, and had his shot blocked by Flowers. Had Mebius trying to draw a charge. No whistle, the ball blocked out of bounds, will stay with ILP. Will inbound on the baseline. Carter has it at the block, kick back out. Step back 3 for Blue is way short. And rebound Wessington Springs. Spartans in the front court. Chance to take their first lead here of the first quarter. Mebius into the paint, has a wide open layup for 2. The layup opened wide, and Logan Mebius with the bucket. 13-12 Wessington Springs. They're on a 10-2 run as they've taken their first lead here in the first quarter. Arbeiter, ball slapped away, picked up down the floor. Mebius is all alone for the layup. Logan Mebius with his second bucket. 15-12, foul in the backcourt, going to go on Molnar. That'll be his first and the second team on Wessington Springs as we're inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rexton Blue back in for Iroquois Lake Preston. Ben Curd back in as well. Also in for ILP, Peyton Hope, a senior. Pesky will bring the ball up as now ILP could use a bucket here. Pesky, open 15-footer, is short. Rebound underneath goes to Molnar. Mebius will come up into the front court. Top of the key, Molnar. Molnar started to drive, gives it back to Mebius. Mebius, a couple of dribbles. He's going to go in the lane. Now back it out. Boucher, cross court. Molnar, they find Flowers underneath the basket. Reverse layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. Up and in, he's fouled. Flowers has pretty much controlled that offensive glass for Wessington Springs. And he'll get the and one opportunity. The foul on Rexton Blue is his first and the third team on ILP. Luke Larson back in as Boucher out for the Spartans. Flowers, free throw is no good, and the rebound, Rexton Blue. Iroquois Lake Preston needs to get something going. This run is now 14-2 by Wessington Springs. Here's the cut in the paint, kick out in the corner for Hope. Left side, it's Pesky. Pesky, top of the key, Hope. Now Carter. Carter pulls up with the jumper, corner of the lane, no good. Rebound, Wessington Springs. Here's the push in the front court, Max Mebius. In the corner, Molnar. Molnar goes back door to Flowers up, powers up with the left hand for two. Kobe Flowers now with 7 points. 19-12, Wessington Springs with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Again, this run is now 16-2. Wessington Springs, drive by Pesky. A blocking call going to go on Wessington Springs, and Lucas Pesky will get 2 shots. 28 seconds to go first quarter, so the shot clock is off. And Lucas Pesky Jr. will shoot 2. Foul on Wessington Springs is Luke Larson, his first. Free throw is good for Pesky. He's got 5 and a free throw pending. 19-13 Springs. Second free throw is good. Pesky hits them both. Bryson Blue going to come back in for ILP. Give Pesky a break with 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock off. The lead is 5, 19-14 Wessington Springs. Luke Larson will bring the ball up. Now we have a whistle, and what's going on? We've had some clock issues here thus far. I'm not sure why they stopped play there, however. I haven't seen any adjustment to the clock. Now they are going to come to the scorer's table. 24.8 is what they have up on the scoreboard. And Wessington Springs leads 19-14. So I'm not sure what the discussion is all about here. Well, they did put time back on the clock, about a half a second. And they'll make Wessington Springs go back to the baseline and re-inbound it. 25 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, shot clock is off. And Mebius is walking the ball up, so I would imagine Springs going for one shot here. 2-3 zone by Iroquois Lake Preston. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock and game clock. Flowers at the high post, gives to Molnar. Molnar in the corner, and he thought he had one of the Mebiuses there, and neither one was there. And with 4.2 seconds left, Iroquois Lake Preston has a chance to score here before the end of the first quarter. That brings Pesky back in. Lob comes into the middle. Bryson Blue gives to Rexton Blue. His shot off the back of the iron at the buzzer. And after one, it's Wessington Springs 19, Iroquois Lake Preston 14. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports, KOKK.
Whip Custom Farming can help with all of your crop production needs, from planting to spraying to harvesting to trucking. With over 50 years of experience, Whip Custom Farming is prepared to meet the individual producer's needs, from the entire annual operation to individual per-contract jobs. Whip Custom Farming is available to do the complete job or work alongside you and your existing equipment. Find us online or call Trent at 605-350-2867. Whip Custom Farming, looking forward to growing with you.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Coverage continues of the 281 Conference Basketball Tournament. Sanborn Central Woonsocket girls have advanced to Thursday's championship in the girls tournament as they just defeated Woolsey Wessington on your Mere Family Hair Care scoreboard update. First semifinal for the boys after one, Springs 19, ILP 14. Shooting in the first quarter at Wessington Springs 8 of 15, Iroquois Lake Preston 5 of 13. Start the second quarter, it's ILP ball. Irvin Carter starts the second quarter on the right wing. Comes up top to Rexton Blue. Here's the drive in the paint all the way hard to the hoop. Lucas Pesky for two, he's got 8. And the lead back to 3, 19-16 Wessington Springs. ILP continues to run that 2-3 zone, trying to pack it in. Larson. Cross court, Mebius. That's Max, now back up top. Open three, Luke Larson got it deep on the left wing. Luke Larson has 5, and the lead is 6, 22-16. 3 for Pesky, and he can't answer. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound underneath for Larson. Into the front court, Logan Mebius. Gives to Max Mebius on the right side. Max, a couple of dribbles. In the corner, it's Boucher. Boucher on the baseline. Feeds in the middle of Grand. Threw it a little behind him. And the ball will be deflected, and Bryson Blue with the steal. Pesky in the front court. Now Blue at the top of the key. Bryson flips back to Pesky outside. We played just over a minute of the second quarter. Pesky into the paint. Backs it out left wing. Comes up top. Pesky comes up to get the ball again. Now flips back to Bryson Blue. Inside they go to Carter. A little jumper from about 7 is no good. Rebound Larson in the front court. It's Logan Mebius. Logan will pull up with a 17-footer. Got it. Logan Mebius has 6 in his Wessington Springs debut. 3 of 3 shooting. The lead back up to 8, 28-16 or 24-16. Wessington Springs. A little give and go, and Grand with the steal took it away from Carter. Carter was trying to hit a guy on a backdoor cut, but nice hands by Grand. Mebius comes in the corner, low post. They get it to Grand, but he can't handle the pass. Picked up by Rexton Blue into the front court. Carter had a layup and tried to twist his body and missed it. Back comes Grand. He'll put it off glass for 2. Miss a layup and give up a layup at the other end, and the lead is 10, 26-16. Wessington Springs, 5:35 to go. A steal and a pick by Mebius. He'll take it all the way in. Missed the layup, and the rebound going to be Pesky. Was well defended that time. Getting back was Carter defensively for ILP. Shovel it off. Pesky along 3, in and out. Rebound Grand for Wessington Springs. Whenever we get a whistle here, we're going to have a number of players come in, but we have not, I don't know if we've had a whistle since this quarter started. Max Mebius up top, gives to Logan Mebius. High post, here's the drive into the paint, kick out to Max Mebius. He'll pull up, no, drop it in underneath. Got it underneath the Larson, comes back out to Grand. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 3 in the corner for Logan Mebius, no good. Rebound Hope underneath for ILP. 4:40 to go here in the first half. And again, we have not had a whistle. We haven't had a stoppage of play. I'm not sure if we've had one here in the quarter. If we have, it was a long time ago. Carter wants 3 in and out. And right now, ILP cannot sink a long-distance shot. Into the front court, Boucher gives to Max Mebius. He'll put up the floater, no good. And the rebound for Irvin Carter. Bryson Blue into the front court, tries to slow it up with 4:10 to go in the first half. At the free throw line, high post Carter. They do a little back door to Pesky, who rolls it in for 2. Pesky in double figures with 10 for ILP. They're back within 8. 26-18 inside of 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Larson, cross court, Max Mebius. Mebius will drive into the paint, ball deflected. It's still on the floor, and Carter comes out of there with it. To Pesky, up ahead to Bryson Blue. Bryson drives the paint and is fouled going to the basket by Logan Mebius. And here we finally have a stoppage of play here in the second quarter with 3:34 to go in the first half. Molnar and Flowers back in for Wessington Springs. Arbeiter, Curd, and in for the first time, I believe, Rayson Tim for Iroquois Lake Preston. Inbound on the baseline. That was first foul called on either team here in the second quarter. Jumper, Pesky, left side is good, 15 feet out. Pesky with a dozen. It's 26-20. ILP back within 6. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Larson, right wing, still a 2-3 zone by ILP. Mebius on the left wing. Flowers will take the 15-footer baseline short. Grand muscles his way in for the rebound, and he'll go to the line for 2. Two free throws coming up for Grady Grand, 6'4" senior. 1 bucket here in the first half. 3:11 to go in the second quarter. Grand's free throw is no good. The foul was on Tim. That's his first. And just one team foul apiece here in the second quarter. Second free throw good as Grady Grand gets 1 out of 2. He's got 3. And Iroquois Lake Preston down 7 with the ball as we hit 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Arbeiter goes high post to Blue. Kick it back up top Pesky. He wants to drive on Molnar, leaves it on the baseline. Arbeiter, head fake. He got Flowers to bite, and Arbeiter gets the bucket. He's got 5. And here's ILP within 5, 27-22. 2:40 to go in the first half. Molnar in the corner. Larson for 3. Hits off the top of the bank board. Rebound on the weak side for Ben Curd. Pesky into the front court, left wing. He wants to drive, kick out. 3 in the corner for Rexton Blue, no good. Rebound Grand. Here's Mebius on the push. Up to Flowers. Tried the one-hand pass, and he took a nasty spill. The pass was high, and Flowers tried to catch it one hand and give it to his teammate, I believe Molnar, who was coming on the right side, but couldn't get the pass over there. He took a pretty wicked spill, but he does bounce up. But Iroquois Lake Preston, again, a chance to cut the lead. They're within 5, 2:10 to go in the first half. Pesky comes left side, Rexton Blue. Rexton gets a screen, lobs it in, pick and roll underneath to Bryson Blue. He can't get the shot off. Tim will pull up with a 10-footer and roll it in. Rayson Tim with his first bucket. And it's a 3-point game, 27-24. Springs had a 10-point lead just a few moments ago. In the middle, they go to Larson, kick back out to Boucher back in. Larson in the corner. Mebius comes out to get the ball. That's Logan Mebius. Cross court, Molnar. Flowers on the baseline, and a blocking call. Going to go on Tim on the baseline. Rayson Tim will pick up his second foul, and that's the second team on ILP. Minute 33 to go in the first half. Springs 27. Iroquois Lake Preston 24. Lob into Flowers through traffic. Banked it in. No good. Deflects it out to Molnar. Now they go to Flowers inside, and a foul going to go on Blue. Rexton, that'll be his second. Iroquois Lake Preston's done a decent job defending Colby Flowers. Wessington Springs has really been pounding it into him because there's a size advantage there for Iroquois Lake, or for Wessington Springs. Here comes the inbounds. In the corner, open 3, Molnar, no good. Rebound, Pesky controls for Iroquois Lake Preston. Iroquois Lake Preston can draw within 1 or even tie it with a long shot. Pesky will try to tie and does. Step back three, top of the key, Lucas Pesky. We're tied at 27 as we hit 1 minute to go in the first half. Mebius, that's Logan Mebius. He'll take the three, right wing, and he has the answer for Wessington Springs. Logan Mebius off the bench with 9 points. The lead back at 3, 30-27. Tim, top of the key, hands it off to Pesky. Step back three, right wing, and Pesky with the answer. Pesky with 12 points here in the second quarter. We're tied at 30. Here's the drive. Flowers and a blocking call. Going to go on Iroquois Lake Preston. Rexton Blue will pick up his third. ILP wanted that call, didn't get it. And I don't think they're going to give Colby Flowers active shooting. I didn't think he was in the active shooting, but they are lining up. Oh, it is the 15th foul in ILP, so they're into the bonus, so Colby Flowers will shoot 2. Colby with 7 points, but he has not scored since the first quarter till now. He hits the first free throw to give him 8. 31-30, Wessington Springs with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second shot for Flowers, in and out, rebound tipped, and Tim saves it in to Bryson Blue. Blue into the front court. Shot clock is off, but no, there's a long three for Pesky, no good. Long rebound comes out to Hope, and then they call him for the travel. Well, I didn't know that Hope ever actually had control of the ball. He was trying to corral it in on the run, but the official said he walked, and now Springs a chance to score before the end of the first half. Shot clock off with 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Lob to the high post. Flowers squares up at the free throw line, takes a dribble. He'll go right by the defenders, counted, he's fouled. He was looking to kick it out to a wing. Nobody was there, so I'm just going to take it myself. And Flowers with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 10 points. 3.9 seconds to go here in the first half. 33-30. Wessington Springs, free throw, no good. Rebound tipped up by Iroquois, by Wessington Springs, and a foul going to go on who? Foul's going to go on Boucher. Kind of a delayed call, but I do believe that's the right call. 3.4 seconds to go in the first half. Iroquois Lake Preston has to go the length of the floor to get a shot off. Pass comes up top, tipped up, picked up by Pesky. 40-foot shot at the buzzer, just missed. It caught the back of the rim, almost went through. At the half, it's a fun ball game here. Wessington Springs 33, Iroquois Lake Preston 30. Timeout 2 minutes, then back here with our halftime 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
6B Seed and Supplies in Alpena is your local Hubbard feed dealer, carrying a full line of Hubbard feed and Crystal X tubs for your livestock. Whether you need feed, mineral, salt blocks, or lick tubs, give 6B Seed and Supply of Alpena a call, 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776. The Baruth family has been farming and feeding livestock for 5 generations. They put their experience to work for you. 6B Seed and Supplies, your one-stop feed store.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. At the half, it's Wessington Springs 33, Iroquois Lake Preston 30. We'll do a Muir Family Hair Care scoreboard update. For an appointment at the Muir, call Lori at 605-883-HAIR. Walk-ins are welcome as well. They're located at 35 4th Street, downtown Huron, right across the street from the post office to the north. Muir Family Hair Care. The two girls' games in the semifinal, it was Sanborn Central Woonsocket pulling away, defeating Wolsey Wessington 61-42. Blackhawks had 4 girls in double figures as they picked up the win, and they'll go to the championship game for a second year in a row at least. They're the defending champions. Girls' consolation game, Hitchcock-Tulare defeated Janes Valley Christian 55-24. So we know half the matchups, or half the pairings for the 4 girls games on Thursday. Janes Valley Christian will play for the seventh place girls. Consolation championship will be Hitchcock-Tulare. Third place, Wolsey Wessington. Championship, Sanborn Central Woonsocket. And halftime, well, both games are halftime for the boys. Again here, it's 33-30, Wessington Springs. And halftime at Janes Valley Christian, the Vikings lead Sunshine Bible 52-27. That's your Muir Family Hair Care scoreboard update. Again, 605-883-HAIR for Muir Family Hair Care. Halftime here for the boys' first semifinal, 33-30. Wessington Springs will take a timeout of 2 minutes and give you those halftime stats. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local at Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments, Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experienced and friendly crew at Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Halftime of our first boys semifinal. Wessington Springs 33, Iroquois Lake Preston 30. Biggest lead was at least 10 points in the first half for Wessington Springs. Iroquois Lake Preston had a 7-point lead early, but just both teams just kind of took turns taking runs. Been an entertaining contest. And again, 33-30 Wessington Springs at the half. For Iroquois Lake Preston, 18 points for Lucas Pesky. 5 points apiece, Bryson Blue and Carter Arbiter. And 2 points for Rayson Tim. For Wessington Springs, 10 points, Kobe Flowers. 9 for Logan Mebius. 6 for Hayden Boucher. 5 for Luke Larson. And 3 for Grady Grand. Shooting in the first half, I had Wessington Springs 13 of 27, 48%. Iroquois Lake Preston 12 of 27, 44%. Iroquois Lake Preston just 2 free throws in the first half. They were 2 for 2. And Wessington Springs went 5 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half. And again, our halftime score 33-30 Wessington Springs. We'll take another timeout of 2 minutes, come back with our second half here from the arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most Advanced Sunflower contracts have an Act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charolais. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey-Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Agtegra, Wolsey-Wessington School, the Town of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee, Dakota Environmental Engineering, and Uptown Curl. Best of luck to the Warbirds this year from the Onward Wolsey Business Association.
You've got Dakota Sports.
We're ready to go with the third quarter here from the Huron Arena. Been an entertaining first half with top-seeded Wessington Springs leading Iroquois Lake Preston 33-30. And again, ILP, they dug themselves a bit of a hole, but they were able to get back and had it tied there late in the first half before Wessington Springs scored the final 3 points of the second quarter. So we start the second half. Little tweak to the starting lineup for Iroquois Lake Preston. Irvin Carter will start the second half, along with Pesky, Blue, and Arbiter. And it looks like the starters on the floor as well for Wessington Springs. Spartans with the ball. They go to Flowers. Underneath, leans him. Shot blocked, but a foul going to go on Irvin Carter. Irvin picks up his first, and well, we should be more than 2 seconds into the third quarter, but 2 seconds into the third quarter, and Colby Flowers will shoot 2 free throws. Colby is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. The first one is no good. I think I will say, coming into the arena, these teams aren't necessarily used to shooting with all the extra space above and behind the baskets. Second free throw, no good as well. Ball deflected out. Pesky saves it in, but right to Larson. Molnar gives to Flowers, who goes in for the layup. Count it. He's fouled. So Flowers right back to the free throw line again. This time the bucket counts the foul. Well, let's see who it was on. It's on Second free throw good, or the free throw good for Flowers. He does make that one. And Ben Curd with the foul. That is his third. Pesky on the outside. Dribbles back to the top of the key. Looks like, now it is more of a matchup zone here, it looks like, by Springs into the paint. Arbeiter leans in, forced up the shot. Flowers powers up for the rebound, but then stolen by Ben Curd, and he'll get the layup. Ben Curd stole it away from Flowers, gets the layup. 36-32, there's another steal. Well, maybe not. Irvin Carter nearly got the steal, but Flowers able to catch up to it in the backcourt. Flowers will weave through traffic, go into the paint. He'll just take it all the way to the hoop for the finger roll. 15 for Colby Flowers. He scored 5 points in less than a minute here to start the second half. 38-32 in favor of Wessington Springs. ILP needs an answer. Up top to Pesky. He's got Molnar in his grill, gets a screen. Irvin Carter wants three off the left elbow. No good. Flowers up high with the rebound. Molnar gets the ball up head to Gran. He fakes the three. Goes baseline. Goes underneath with the reverse. No good. Flowers rebound. No good. Gets another rebound. Has to kick it out. Boucher takes a 15-footer. No good. Rebound Gran on the fourth try. No good. And finally, rebound by Irvin Carter. They had all kinds of chances. 4 shots. No points for Wessington Springs. Pesky on the drive, and he's fouled. Flowers tried to draw the charge, but the foul came before the potential block charge. Foul is on Molnar. Yep, his second. 38-32 Springs. We're just underway in the second half. Up top, it's Pesky getting a screen from Carter. Comes left. Drives into the paint, right around Gran for the scoop shot for 2. Pesky with 20 to lead all scores. Little spin move by Flowers, hard to the hoop, tips it out to Boucher in the corner. A 3 is good for Gran. Another offensive rebound, and right now Wessington Springs is building the lead. They're up by 9 again, as they have been out rebounding Iroquois Lake Preston by a significant margin. Here's the floater by Blue, no good. Bryson misses. Gran with the rebound, then is fouled as ILP tried to get the steal. Foul is on Irvin Carter. That'll be his second. And Logan Mebius in for the first time in the second half for Wessington Springs. 41-34. Wessington Springs on top with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. First semifinal for the 281 boys. Gran in the corner, leave it out. Open 3 for Larson is good. Luke Larson with his second 3. He has 8. And the lead's back up to 10, 44-34 Springs. They've done this in a very short amount of time. Here's the handoff, and a foul going to go on Molnar again, as he and Pesky have just been locked up when Iroquois Lake Preston has the ball. And that would be number 3 on Molnar if it was indeed on him, and it is. So 3 fouls on Wesley Molnar. Inbounds for ILP, back door, and Irvin Carter had it right there, but could not grab the ball. He would have had an easy layup, and a foul going to go on Pesky on the rebound. It was a back door wide open to Irvin Carter, and he just could not haul in the ball. I think he was trying to shoot it before he actually caught it. Then the foul goes on Wessington, or on Iroquois Lake Preston. With 5:07 to go, third quarter. Foul is on Pesky, his first. And that is the 5th team foul already on Iroquois Lake Preston, at least according to the scoreboard. So now they're having a discussion at the table. And they're going to say no free throw, so I suppose they're calling an offensive foul. I'm not really sure what the deal is here. But five fouls is what they have on the scoreboard, at least, for Iroquois Lake Preston. Springs will go into the offense. Larson, baseline, Flowers posting up, spin move, fakes and just banks it off the glass as Carter bid on it. Colby Flowers now with 7 here in the third quarter. He's got 17 total. Up top, Blue, now Pesky again on the left wing. Pesky gets a screen, free throw line, gives back to Carter, and a blocking call will go on Gran. Grady picks up his first foul. And that is the third team on Wessington Springs. We've had a few more fouls called here in this third quarter than we saw in the second half or in the first half. Max Mebius in, Gran out for Wessington Springs. Lob comes in, nice catch. Carter shoots over Larson and can't get it to go. That was a good look for Irvin Carter. He's had a tough afternoon shooting the ball. Flowers into the front court, top of the key. Gives to Logan Mebius. Left side Molnar. Baseline Flowers, draws a double team. Mebius, Logan. Right back to Flowers on the post up against Carter. Spins, goes with the right-handed scoop. He just reached out where nobody could get there. And Colby Flowers having a big third quarter, 9 points. And now the biggest lead of the game, 48-34. Fadeaway jumper good for Pesky. That was much needed by Iroquois Lake Preston. 48-36, the lead is 12, 4:01 to go third quarter. Timeout ILP, we'll take a timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
6B Seed and Supplies provides the expertise, innovation, and products to make your operation successful. Take advantage of their special financing plans now with 0% APR and cashback options as you plan for next season. Contact 6B Seed and Supplies, your local Legend Seeds dealer, for biologicals and seed tailored to your acres, your goals, and your future. Call 6B Seed and Supplies at 605-354-2699 or 605-354-2776.
You got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Full timeout taken by Brock Dufek and Iroquois Lake Preston. Their second timeout. Joey Mitchell is yet to take a Springs timeout. 48-36, Wessington Springs has opened up a lead. They started that third quarter 15-3 run. And it'll be Wessington Springs, Mebius, Logan on the right wing. Bounce pass Flowers on the baseline. Goes underneath the basketball, deflected out of bounds by Rexton Blue. Springs will inbound it on the baseline, far end of the floor. 3:50 to go, third quarter, 48-36, Wessington Springs. Looking to return to the tournament championship game. I believe it'll be the third year in a row for them. On the outside, Mebius, they go inside to Larson, kick back out to Molnar. Molnar in the corner, Larson passed up the three, tries to go baseline, he's cut off. Back up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Max Mebius gives to Flowers, ball tipped away. Flowers picks it up, trapped on the baseline, kicks out, open three. Max Mebius got it to beat the shot clock. Max Mebius with his first bucket. And the lead back at 15, 51-36, Wessington Springs. Bryson Blue on the outside. He's got Mebius on him. Pesky at the top of the key. Now Flowers guarding him. Long three for Pesky, no good. Hope with the offensive rebound. His short jumper won't go, but on the rebound, Luke Larson could not haul it in. And Iroquois Lake Preston will get another chance. Hayden Boucher back in for Wessington Springs, and Gran will return to the floor for the Spartans, replacing Luke Larson. 2:55 to go, third quarter, 51-36. Wessington Springs inbounds. Carter gets caught and shot, just hung on the rim, but he was able to get the shot to go just over Gran. Back comes Flowers underneath the basket, threw it away. Picked out of there by Blue. He's in the front court. Hands it off to Rexton Blue, now Bryson with it again. High post, it's Carter. He goes to work, a little fadeaway over Gran is no good. Rebound, Wessington Springs. Logan Mebius into the front court, has it on the right side, as Max Mebius on the wing. Now Logan Mebius again, reverse left side Boucher. ILP in their zone, 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Flowers baseline, feeds in, nice pass. Good movement, and an easy bucket for Gran. Gran now has 8 points, 53-38, the lead at 15 for Springs. Left side Pesky. Pesky pulls up, 15-footer over Flowers, no good. Rebound Max Mebius, and he's on the push up the floor. Now slows it back. Gives to Logan Mebius. He's out there with Pesky back in the middle. Max Mebius gives to Logan. Open three, right wing, no good. Irvin Carter has the rebound. Bryson Blue into the front court, sets it up for ILP. They need some hoops here. They got to stop, but now they need to score the ball as they're down 15 late third quarter. Carter at the high post. Takes a dribble, goes back door. Ball deflected by Flowers on the floor. Going to be picked up, though, by Pesky. Leans in and is fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. Lucas Pesky leads all scorers with 22 points. This will just be the second time, though, that he's been to the free throw line. In fact, it's going to be only the second time that anybody from Iroquois Lake Preston has been at the free throw line. Foul on Boucher is his third. Pesky shot 2 free throws in the first quarter, and that's been it till now for ILP from the line. And Pesky misses on the first free throw. Ben Kurd, Arbiter are back in for ILP. Carter and Bryson Blue come off. As Lucas Pesky, the junior, awaits his second free throw. I did his mom and dad's games in this tournament back in the 90s. I'm going to have to count that up, see how many players played in this tournament this year that their parents played when I did it, because it's probably going to be a lot. Flowers on the baseline, slides in, spins, and does the baby hook for 2. Colby Flowers having a huge third quarter, 11 points here in the third, 21 for the game. Pesky leans in, hit the shot, but they're going to wave it off, and a foul came while he was still on the floor. 52 seconds to go, third quarter. And it'll be 2 shots for Lucas Pesky as both teams are in the bonus here for the remainder of the third. So I know Lucas Pesky, both his mom and dad, I did their games in this tournament. I'm not sure about anybody else on ILP. And first free throw is good for Pesky. And Wessington Springs was not in the 281 back in the 90s. So although they could have somebody that came from one of the surrounding schools that is playing in here now. I know I did the Wessington Springs games of the 2 Mebius boys' dad back in the day. Pesky hits both free throws. He's got 25. 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Cross-court pass. Logan Mebius goes to the high post. Gran, he'll just lean in. Finger roll no good. Gets his own rebound and gets fouled. And Gran will go to the line. 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Wessington Springs has picked up the lead here now, leading 55-41. Gran, free throw, no good. Springs has outscored ILP 22-11 here in the third quarter to take control. Still time for ILP. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 for Gran. He's got 9. 56-41, the lead at 15. Now the clock isn't running. Finally it goes. They've had some issues with that today. About a second difference, game clock and shot clock for ILP. Pesky on the outside gets a screen. Well, now they decide not to screen, and Pesky going to dribble the ball down with Logan Mebius on him. 14-13 to go. Again, the shot clock is officially running. Three in the corner is airballed by Curd. And down the floor, running the floor, Boucher, and he'll have it blocked from behind by Pesky. And then a travel going to be called on Hope as he was trying to get the long shot out. But boy, what a play by Pesky to hustle down and block that from behind. But then Hope he took an extra step trying to wind up for the 3/4 of a court shot. So Wessington Springs has 0.7 of a second to try and get a shot off here to end the third quarter. Lob comes in the middle, stolen by Pesky. His half-court shot, no good. We head to the fourth. It's Wessington Springs 56, Iroquois Lake Preston 41. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Neighbor, family, community, friend, and local business. And for over 18 years, Double D Western has been just that, a positive part of your community. And just like your family, Double D Western has grown. Not only do they have clothes for every member of the family, including infant wear, but they also have beautiful home decor, cologne, perfume, footwear, and fashionable sunglasses. Make your day happier. Stop in and shop local. Double D Western in Huron. Open every day of the week. Double D Western, Southtown Square.
Alpena Co-op Service offers propane gas and diesel products. Stop by or call 605-849-3341. Alpena Co-op Service focuses on supporting farmers and ranchers in the area. They offer essential supplies and resources in their customers' agricultural endeavors. Proud sponsors of the 281 Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments. Alpena Co-op Service, 605-849-3341.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena, ready to go with the fourth quarter. It's Wessington Springs 56, Iroquois Lake Preston 41. Shooting in the third quarter, Wessington Springs was 9 of 17. Iroquois Lake Preston was 4 of 12. Trying to do a quick free throw chart. Seemed like there was more free throws shot in the third quarter than there actually was. 3 of 4 for ILP and 2 of 5 for Wessington Springs. So ready to start the fourth quarter, and Iroquois Lake Preston with some work to do, but they got to get things moving early and score and get some stops that they're going to have a chance in this one. And the winner goes to the championship of the tournament Thursday night. The loser will play for third place at about 4:30 Thursday afternoon. Pesky with the ball as we start the fourth quarter. Go back door, but pass was off target and going to be stolen away by Boucher. Boucher gets it up ahead to Flowers. Flowers in the corner. Drive on the baseline. Mebius, long three by Gran, and he's called for the travel. He got the ball and moved both feet to put himself in shooting position. The ball will turn over to Iroquois Lake Preston. Molnar and Gran back into the game Molnar and Larson back into the game for Wessington Springs. We've just started the fourth quarter. Wessington Springs boys trying to join here Sanborn Central Woonsocket girls in the championship of this tournament on Thursday. ILP still thinks they have something to say about it. Arbeiter flips left side. Bryson Blue for 3, no good. Long rebound, and Flowers will let it go out of bounds. Shooting third quarter, I think I already did that once. 4 of 12 ILP, 9 of 17 Wessington Springs, so if you didn't catch it the first time. Logan Mebius into the front court, up top Molnar. Molnar looks left, comes back right to Mebius, fakes the 3, drives into the paint, now flips back to Larson. Larson at the top of the key. 2-3 zone, ILP. Mebius on the left wing. Mebius, bounce pass in the corner, Larson. They'll go inside to Gran, and a foul going to go on Pesky as he tried to reach around and knock the ball away. That'll be foul number 2 on Lucas Pesky. And Wessington Springs were in the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Far into the floor was 7:01 left in the contest. Loud comes out to Mebius. Thought about the 3. Now we'll back it out. Reset the offense. Larson looking inside as packed in zone. Long 3. Mebius. No good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Molnar. Mebius gives to Molnar in the corner. Looking inside to Grand, not there. In the corner, Flowers, overhand pass, another three for Mebius. This one's good. Logan Mebius, he's in double figures with 12, his second three. 59-41, biggest lead for Springs at 18. 59-41. Drive into the paint, ball lost on the way up. Blue gets it off to Carter. His short shot, no good. Irvin kind of short-armed it. Rebound Grand, gets it up ahead to Larson, and then going to be fouled by Pesky. Pesky trying to get the steal. That'll be the third foul on Pesky, and the second team on Iroquois Lake Preston. 6:13 remaining in the game. It's 6 o'clock at KOKK in Huron. Boucher in, Gran out for Wessington Springs. Inbounds in the corner. Boucher wants three. He's got it. Boucher with 9. His first points, though, since the first quarter. 62-41, pass underneath. Pesky tried to get it underneath. The Rexton Blue overthrew it. And I think we're going to get a timeout, Iroquois Lake Preston. 6:02 to go in the game. 62-41, Springs pulling away. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Crop insurance from the experts. That's what you'll find at Bauman Agency of Huron. Our agents are well versed in our full line of crop insurance products and use them on our farms and ranches. At Bauman Agency, we take pride in our expertise, top-notch service, and best fit products for your farm. Be it multi-peril, crop hail, livestock, pasture, and more, we have you covered. Call 605-353-1112. Bauman Agency, crop insurance from your side of the fence. Bauman Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair in Parkston offers a wide range of services for your family or business vehicles, including brake repairs, strut installations, transmission work, engine diagnostics, and radiator services. That's just to name a few things. So let the experienced and friendly crew at Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair help you with your vehicle the next time you have a concern with your car or truck. For exceptional service, honest and trusted throughout the area, that's Wolf's Auto and Truck Repair of Parkston.
You've got Dakota Sports.
Timeout Iroquois Lake Preston, the full 60. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Wessington Springs still has not used a timeout. 6:02 to go in the game, and Wessington Springs has pulled away. They lead 62-41. ILP comes out with some full court pressure into Mebius. He'll weave into the front court, still on the drive. Couldn't get the shot off. Kick out. Boucher, another 3, right wing short. And the rebound for Rexton Blue. Rexton into the front court. Comes off to the left side. Throws back, long 3 for Bryson Blue is short. Rebound, Wessington Springs. Molnar shovels it up ahead to Flowers, goes back door. Boucher catches and shoots in one motion. Boucher in double figures with 11. And Springs is in control now, up 64-41, under 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Pesky has the ball deflected, gets control. Long 3 for Pesky, no good. Rebound, Molnar. 0 for 4 to start the fourth quarter. Here comes Flowers in for the layup as he and Molnar get the transition layup for Flowers. And now a steal by Springs. Luke Larson on the right wing as Springs now has taken control of the game inside of 5 minutes to go. 66-41. The 2-time defending champs in the tournament have the lead. Go in the middle to Flowers, and a foul going to go on Iroquois Lake Preston. I have Flowers, I believe, with 23 points. Tim and Hope back in for Iroquois Lake Preston as Carter and Arbiter come out. Inbounds on the right wing, Larson. He'll bring it back up, top of the key. Go right side, Mebius. Mebius gets a screen. Goes back door. Nice pass to Larson for the layup. Back door is good. Larson in double figures with 10. And it's 68-41. Here's the drive and the ball. The shot blocked by Flowers. A little finger roll by Bryson Blue. Iroquois Lake Preston still has not scored here in the fourth quarter. They're 0 for 5 from the field. Now the officials are going to have a discussion about something. Very brief conversation as Iroquois Lake Preston will inbound it on the baseline below me to my right. And lob comes all the way up top to Hope. On the left side, it's Pesky. Pesky will drive the paint and put up the little roller for two. Pesky, the first bucket of the fourth quarter for Iroquois Lake Preston. He's got 25 into the front court. Kick out, wide open three. Molnar, it's good. Molnar, just his second shot of the game, hits the three. Mebius nearly gets a steal. And it's 71-43 Wessington Springs. Remember, this was a 3-point game at halftime. But only 13 points scored here in the second half by Iroquois Lake Preston. Up top, Blue lost the ball. Now he'll pull up with an 18-footer. No good. Rebound Mebius, and he's looking up the field, up the floor. Had Flowers open, decided not to pass it up there. And Wessington Springs will slow the ball up. Looks like Mitchell's going to empty the bench. High off the glass for two. Molnar with the bucket. And now we'll be on run time here for the last 3.5 minutes of the game. And again, Wessington Springs going to come in with a new 5 at the next whistle. Down the floor, there's the scoop shot, no good. A foul going to go on Wessington Springs. And Rexton Blue will go to the line for 2 shots. So clock will only stop for free throws and timeouts here for this last 3:23. Free throw is good for Rexton Blue. That'll be his first, and a new 5 on the floor for Wessington Springs. One more shot for Rexton Blue, a senior. That was his first point of the game. Second shot is good. Got them both. 3:20 to go in the game, and new guys on the floor. Max Mebius. I think he's the only guy that's been in before now. In on the game, Ethan Amick. Tegan Jensen on the floor, I believe. Over there, it's Damon Knipling. Come back to right side, Mebius. Mebius tried the shovel pass, deflected off a couple of guys out of bounds. Will still be with Wessington Springs. Now Iroquois Lake Preston is going to empty their bench in turn. So Wessington Springs returns to the tournament championship for a third year in a row. They're 2-time defending champions. Iroquois Lake Preston will play for third place Thursday afternoon. Ball thrown a little behind Tegan Jensen. There's the long 3 left wing. No good. Trying to beat the shot clock. Knipling missed. And back comes Iroquois Lake Preston. Aiden Query brings the ball into the front court. He'll dribble left. Trying to get by Mebius. Lost the ball. Mebius will get the steal. In the backcourt. Now Mebius falls down. The ball rolling away. Going to be picked up. And a scoop shot is good for Iroquois Lake Preston. Tade Menzel, a junior, got the steal, picked it up, makes the bucket, and he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 73-45, Wessington Springs. Now in for Wessington Springs is Ryder Roduner, so I think everybody has been on the floor now for Wessington Springs. Free throw, no good. Ball out of bounds and will stay with Iroquois Lake Preston. So Menzel misses the free throw, but Iroquois Lake Preston will get another opportunity. Menzel will handle the inbounds. Lob it in the middle. Ball deflected and out of bounds. Still going to be Iroquois Lake Preston ball. 73-47, Wessington Springs will move to 9-2. Iroquois Lake Preston will fall to 4-6. Inbounds in the backcourt to Query. Gets a screen. Query on the left side. wants to drive and lobs it in, low post, but threw it away. It's going to be stolen away by Amick. Into the front court comes Jensen. Jensen on the right wing. Now back up top, Damon Knipling. Left side, thought about the three. Knipling back up top of the key after getting the pass from Roduner. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Here's the drive to the hoop. Bank shot for two. Ryder Roduner with the bucket inside of a minute to go in the game. 75-47. Here's the drive. Bounce past the corner. Wenzel back outside Query. Query, a couple of dribbles, backs it out, gets a screen. Off to the left side, little crossover. Goes back door, but right between the legs of their teammate Shield, and back comes Wessington Springs. Shot clock is still on, so Springs will have to shoot here if they get the opportunity. Up top, Gavin Brandenburg had the ball, now threw it away out of bounds, and shot clock is off and still running. So one last chance, it looks like, for Iroquois Lake Preston to score. And it looks like they'll just dribble it out. So Wessington Springs, nope, they are going to shoot a three. Got it. Iroquois Lake Preston hits a three. That was Keaton Newhart. Hits the three at the buzzer. And the final, Wessington Springs 75. And Iroquois Lake Preston 50. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game coming up. We'll run down the stats. We will also hand things over to Grady DeKidd. He'll take you through the last two games tonight of the semifinals. But Wessington Springs boys join Sanborn Central Woonsocket girls in the championship of the 281 tournaments on Thursday. 2-minute timeout. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game is next on Dakota Sports.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most Advanced Sunflower contracts have an act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared a call at 605-554-1301 to help you get the most profit out of your sunflowers.
Stretch's Well Service Incorporated would like to wish the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots the best of luck in today's game. Stretch's Well Service does jobs all over South Dakota, including installation of artesian, shallow, and geothermal wells, and pump repair, installation, and irrigation work. Stretch's Well Service is your TNL irrigation dealer. Get a hold of Stretch or Jeremy and see what they can do for you. Stretch's Well Service of Hitchcock says, "Go Patriots!"
Cheddar Feedlot of Hitchcock is now selling bred heifers, Black Angus, Red Angus, Fancy F1 Baldy, A1 to Black, and A1 to Charlet. All cattle are ultrasounded for 21-day cycles. Call Tony for viewing at 605-350-0401. Cheddar Feedlot now selling bred heifers. Call them today. Again, call Tony, 605-350-0401. Go Patriots!
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. It's time for the post-game report on 1210 KOKK. Brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
And again, welcome back to the Huron Arena. We wrap up my second and final game. Still two semifinals to go. Highmore Herald, Wessington Springs girls on the floor now. Sanborn Central Woonsocket, Woolsey Wessington boys will be coming up later, and we'll have Grady come in to take you through those two games. Let's run down the stats here, though, as Wessington Springs pulls away in the second half to defeat Iroquois Lake Preston 75-50. Remember, it was a 3-point game at halftime, 33-30. Wessington Springs, but then Springs outscored Iroquois Lake Preston 23-11 in the third quarter and went on to the victory here tonight. For Iroquois Lake Preston, 4-6 on the season, one player in double figures. Lucas Pesky poured in 27 points. Bryson Blue, Carter Arbiter each had 5. 3 points for Keaton Newhart and 2 points apiece for Ben Kurd, Irvin Carter, Rayson Tim, and Tade Menzel. For Wessington Springs, now 9-2 on the season. They had 4 in double figures. Colby Flowers had 23. Logan Mebius in his Spartan debut had 12. 11 points for Hayden Boucher and 10 points for Luke Larson. 9 points for Grady Grand, 5 for Wesley Molnar, 3 points Max Mebius, and 2 points for Ryder Roduner. Shooting in the game, I had Wessington Springs 30 of 55 for 55%. Iroquois Lake Preston 19 of 48 for 40%. 7 of 14 free throw shooting for Wessington Springs and 7 of 9 free throw shooting for Iroquois Lake Preston. So again, there's your total, and the final again is 75-50 Wessington Springs boys. They advance to the championship of the boys 281 conference tournament. We can do a Muir Family Hair Care update before I send things off. The first consolation game for the boys saw James Valley Christian cruise to a 72-32 win over Sunshine Bible. And again, Wessington Springs defeating Iroquois Lake Preston 75-50 in the girls semifinals. Sanborn Central Woonsocket 61, Woolsey Wessington 42, and Hitchcock Tulare rolled over James Valley Christian 55-24. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll turn the headset over to Grady the Kid. He'll take you through the final 2 games of the evening. Glad I had a chance to be along with you. The 281 tournament, I just always want to be a part of it. I've been a part of both the girls and the boys tournaments every year since 1989. So 38 boys, 37 girls tournaments. That just means I'm old, if nothing else, since I got kids of players in the 90s playing in this tournament now. But always glad to be back here. We'll be back again on Thursday as well for that final day of 8 games. First 4 on Tiger and the second 4 here on KOKK. 2-minute timeout, and it goes over to Grady. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
The Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of the Wolsey Wessington School. The Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Santel, Agtegra, Wolsey Wessington School, the Town of Wolsey, Cane Creek Outfitters, Buzzin' Coffee,